In this component of the course, we deal with the availability and utilization components of the division of time. In terms of dividing machine hours or operation hours, we can divide them into scheduled machine hours, SMH, or scheduled hours is the time scheduled for the operation or the shift, 8, 9, 10, or 12, or whichever number of hours you have allocated for a shift. Available machine hours, or AMH, is the mechanical or availability of the machine or the operation expressed as a percentage, and available machine hours. Productive machine hours, or PMH, is the utilization of the machine, or the productive machine hours, the time that the machine is actually producing. If we look at mechanical availability, availability is stressed as scheduled machine hours minus service time over scheduled machine hours as a percentage. If the machine's scheduled machine hours are 300 per month and the average monthly mechanical delays are 34 hours, then the mechanical availability is 300 minus 34 over 300 as a percentage. Works out to 89% mechanical availability. And the machine's available machine hours are 300 minus 34, in other words, 266 hours. To test yourself, what if the shift length is 10 hours and the mechanical availability is 90%? What are the machine's available machine hours? Any guesses? Mechanical availability. What does this ratio tell us? It tells us if the machine is mechanically fit and able to do work. In other words, ready to work, but not actually working. It therefore tells us about the machine's reliability and how well we maintain the machine. So mechanical availability is dependent on the machine's need for quality, maintenance and repair, including refueling and flat tires. Operating method has no influence on the mechanical availability, but how the machine is operated can affect the factor. Machine utilization. Utilization takes the scheduled machine hours minus the service time minus other delays over scheduled machine hours as a percentage. So if the scheduled machine hours are 300, the mechanical delays are 34, and time for lunch and planning and other delays are 25 hours, then the mechanical utilization is 300 minus 34 minus 25 over 300, giving us a mechanical utilization of 80%. The machine's productive machine hours are then 300 minus 34 minus other delays gives us 241 hours. So if our shift length is 10 hours and the machine utilization is 85%, what are the machine's productive machine hours? Can you work it out? What does this machine utilization tell us? At the potential of workplace time the machine is actually performing work that it is designed to do. In other words, pulling logs from the stump to the roadside, cutting logs up, or pitting holes. Depending on the machine's reliability, mechanical breakdowns, maintenance, and the effectiveness of the working method, planning, organization, and monitoring, making sure that everything's in place so that the machine can actually work effectively and not have to deal with unforeseen delays that could have been dealt with in the planning and monitoring component of setting up the work site. So, in other words, utilization depends on the machine's availability and operational competence, how the machine is operated, how the operator deals with it, and how well it is driven in the work site. Utilization can be related to mechanical availability and operational efficiency. You cannot count on productivity being closely related to the machine cycle. In other words, how many cubic meters produced per week, month, or year. Often the more ambitious the machine design in trees and the throughput of trees per minute, kilometers per hour speed, the higher the percentage loss in productive time. There's more opportunity for the machine to break down and not work effectively because it has to work so fast. To sum up, can the utilization rate be greater than the machine estimated availability? No. If you look at the answers you looked at before, if you divide time up in the ways that it has been allocated into the particular time flow diagram, there's no way that utilization can be higher than availability. The factors that you remove from your scheduled machine hours are completely different. Why is this? Just by understanding how the machine operates and what components affect availability and utilization, you'll be able to easily see that this is not possible. If you are working out utilization that is higher than availability, it means that you're using the wrong components to work it out and that you are managing your operation ineffectively. This brings us to the end of the division of time and how we deal with utilization and availability.